Hello there. I bet you've heard this. If you want to get into networking, you must learn Linux. If you want to get into cybersecurity, you need to learn Linux. If you want to get into whatever, learn Linux. Which means that being able to work with and even administrate a Linux system is becoming an essential skill. Now, if the YouTube algorithm has done its job right, you'll see in this video because you want to get a Linux certification to prove to yourself and your employers why you know that removing the French language pack is a terrible idea and an even worse joke. For someone starting out with Linux certifications, there are a couple that get attention. You got CompTIA's Linux Plus, you get the Linux Professional Institute's LPIC-1 or LPIC-1, you get Red Hat's Certified System Administrator, and you get the Linux Foundation's Certified Systems Administrator. I want to combine CompTIA's Linux Plus, LPI's LPIC-1, and the Linux Foundation's LFCS in this video series. I'm leaving RHCA out for now, as Red Hat does encourage a bit of time working with Linux before tackling that course and exam, whereas the three I want to use are more approachable for the newcomer to the Linux ecosystem. Also, once you've nailed the CompTIA trifecta of A+, Network Plus, and Security Plus, you want to start looking at branching out from CompTIA. Even though CompTIA does have a lot of other courses to offer after those main three, you do want to look at branching out from CompTIA certs at some point in your career. Now, this series is intended for people who want to get some kind of guidance on what to learn and how to learn Linux. If you're someone who knows everything I cover, or learn better by messing around, great, but this series might not be for you then. If you're someone who wants to have lessons with guidance on what to do and how to do it, then this might be your thing. Everyone learns their own way. Now, for a moment, I do want to use CompTIA's marketing material against them. Linux Plus promises to teach tools and focus on enterprise deployments. Here's the thing though, you need to know how to use Linux and the tools that come with it, and develop the skill for learning new tools on your own. There's more tools and commands than any single course could hope to cover. So we'll use LPIC-1 and LFCS to get familiar with the basics, and then we'll go down the road of how it may be used in an enterprise environment. In my opinion, I'd rather you learn the tools and how to use them, and then adapt and use that knowledge to what is needed in the workplace. No two employers operate and use technology the exact same way. Now, if you're still wondering which certification you want to do, well, CompTIA's Linux Plus does have CompTIA's brand recognition with hiring managers. And the LPI, LPIC-1, and the Linux Foundation's LFCS are both distro neutral, sort of, and offer more than a single Linux certification. In other words, there's a progression path after these initial two certifications. You get LPIC-2, you get LPIC-3, you get the idea. Regardless though, Linux Plus, LPIC-1, and LFCS are all great starter certifications for Linux support and admin. If you want to pick my brain, you can do so in the comment section, or you can hop onto a Discord server that myself and some other creators run. Just follow the link in the description. Now, to kick this series off, we'll look at how to go about setting up and installing Linux so that you can play around and try stuff out as we work through the content. Why? Because every good textbook on this subject matter will say the best way to learn it is to use it. So I'll catch you in the next video.